trying the board, got a little sniff, few big hits, couple of big runs, and points followed. Papua New Guinea, you know, history tells us they're that sort of side. So, you know, I'm not suggesting there's going to be some amazing comeback and they win from here, but, you know, 28-0 can quickly become 28-12 if a few things go their way.
And I think also, this crowd is waiting for the Papua New Guinea revival. I think they want to see the passion that they played with last week against the French team. I think they want to see them leaving the line, coming up with some big hits and getting some fire into their bellies.
Underway second half here at Craven Park in Hull. And oh look, Samoa, they just go straight onto it. Mossy Masoi says, I want the first run. And who's going to argue with him? Certainly not me. Here's Tafua. He's 15 metres short of halfway. And we're coming to you from Hull this evening. What a great rugby league town it is. When you've got two sides, and depends on which side of the river you live in, which one you support. You're either red or white on the east, or you're the black and white on the west. And this is Roberts. Over halfway he goes. Laffey has been strong at left centre, but out at right centre, Lua has been even better. Wonderful first half performance. And now Junior Moore's with it. He's lost it. And Shane Hayne had a clean view of it and said it is it's a clean loss, and Papua New Guinea to have the scrum feed.
He just lost the ball. I wasn't trying to offload.
I think Samoa will be a little bit upset with this. They wanted to start this second half off for getting away a clean set. They had marched the Papua New Guinea forward pack up 60 metres of the field.
Okay, arms over the top.
But Tofu just coming up with the error as he's trying to get his hand free to get the ball away.
All in, stay there.
Thompson worked the scrum
Ball in.
for PNG. And Ayer. With Menziere, you know, a player, an amazing stat playing for the Sheffield Eagles. The man playing the ball there in the championship this year. Tally of in excess of 40 tries. If he can get a bag full in the second half, I mean, really get, as Robbie said, get this crowd involved in the game. Cambo with the ball. 38 away from the Samoan line. Aton goes along with Thompson, but they've got a penalty for Papua New Guinea. Well, a few things going their way here that have fallen into their lap. There's suddenly a lack of intensity about the Samoan work.
I think it's just a little bit lazy there, getting up. And actually, that's something that you haven't seen a lot of the PNG players playing on the front foot. They need to play over the advantage line and keep Samoa on the back foot.
Chan to play at 20 metres out from the line. Kummels down by 5 tries, and Markey goes on that run, was taken low in the tackle by Sio. This is Aton to the right side for Thompson, takes on Soliola, but they shut him down 5 away from the line. They're going to have a crack at them here. Chan's with the ball. Chan can't reach out again. Soliola's there, so is Milford, so is Roberts. Aton 10 metres away from the line on tackle 4. It comes out for Ayer, intercepts. Samoa's got the ball, and Leilua is with it. And Leilua tonight, every time someone tries to make a tackle on him, he beats the first man. Invariably, he beats the second as well.
Just so big and strong. He carries the ball in one hand. He's offering the ball, means that he can pass the ball, hand people off with the other hand. Look at the big thing. He's just got full control of that right-hand side of the field. Masoi.
Oh, Masoi went there for a run, almost back to halfway. And now Samoa with a little roll on. Cambo missed a flying tackle. It's over the top for Soliola. Soliola's got support there. Can't pick up with Laffey. 15 metres inside the Kummels half. This is Milford. Looks up left, goes right. And it is carried forward by Junior Moores. Played in NRL with Melbourne this year. Now Roberts' kick, that's come off the legs. Play on for Papua New Guinea. He's going to rule it was played at. So Samoa get another chance, and Sio's with it. Full set, 10 metres out from the line. 4 minutes into the second half. This is Tafua. And now they're deep into the right-hand side, out towards the wing of Vito. It mightn't get that far. As Moores is tackled in front of the Papua New Guinea post. Sio, and then it is Manu Malele. Now the ball with Leilua. Leilua is almost there. Watch out for Vito if he takes another dive at him as he did in the first half. He decides to pass this time. And it goes across to Manu Malele. And he's held. Now it's the last tackle. Last tackle 12 metres from the line. Roberts thought about going low, decides to pass and try to stand the map as Laffey. Kept it in the field of play, Winterstein. Now Soliola. Soliola's offloaded. Tafua has a chance, but it is the last. And I suppose, give credit where it's due, Papua New Guinea, they defended gamely there.
Oh. I nearly gave the ball up once again. But that's Samoa there, actually. Matt Parrish will be desperate to make sure that Samoa play out their sets and put a good kick in. Just there, maybe they're just feeling a little guilty of trying to overplay.
To me, Mark, all the way.
But hey, if they come up with a try, they come up with a try.
And now we see Yere into the play, and he sort of shrugged away from Masoi there. And that was the battle I wanted to see. I wanted to see Masoi or Yere pull off some of their biggest hits tonight. But it hasn't eventuated yet. Just needs a Papua New Guinea score somewhere to really liven up this game at the moment. Samoa a little bit flatter since half-time. Aton, left side, and kept alive there. It was a good ball. And even better still on the outside. Ababu was away for Papua New Guinea. He'll take on Milford, gets the pass inside, and the Commons have scored. The Commons score through second rower, Jesse Joe Nandier. The artist formerly known as Jesse Joe Parker.
Thank you, head off Menzie here. Ball goes out to him, watch him, little start. We'll look at the pass there. Off to Ababu. Ababu then sees himself in spades. And then it's just a 2-on-1. Try to.
All righty, let's see if this game gives the Papua New Guinea side some momentum. Beautiful ball and good footwork too from Abavu, who was denied a try in the first half. And the big second rower in support scores the try. It's a good try.
Good strength there by Menzieri.
How long have we been?
Just Abavu's in, didn't allow it to open up, and that's what we want to see from him. Use that speed. 2-on-1 with Milford.
No, I mean in a minute.
And then we've got Nandier.
Abavu's one of the many Port Moresby Vipers in this side. Nandier gets the try.
Come on.
And now Mead is sacked as kicker. And I don't know whether the second choice is all that good. 28 points to 4. It'll be hard to peg them back in 4s. They need 6s.
Great lead-up play once again. That Menzie here, we've been waiting for him to come up with special play. Babu sees the space. 2-on-1. Nandier, Jesse Joe.
That's a worry, isn't it, when you look, if the game was close and they've decided to change Mead as kicker for Israel Eliab, and he comes up with his first one like that. Wow. I don't know where you go from there.
Tackle one now. See ya. Up. Mossy.
So they haven't landed a goal yet, have they? Now they've scored 3 tries and no conversions, and all at this ground. Charlie Wabo is out there. Let's see if he is the ace in the pack for Papua New Guinea. Hey, yeah, they're going to run. Well, it's a little more adventurous and asking a question of this Samoan defence. Wabo darts off. He's a bit of a character, certainly got the hairdo that stands out. Mead out of dummy half, just inside the Samoan half. Last tackle. This sort of scoreline, you always run it, don't you? You have a real crack at them. Thompson passes. Yeah, they will run it. Oh, went over the sideline. Oh, Vito was having none of that at all. He's got no sense of humour at all, Daniel Vito. No. Have a look at this. There's Abavu. Yeah, there you go. The shoulder charge, is that allowed? Was that a shoulder charge? You tell me.
Yeah, I think that was a shoulder charge, but I think he should have passed the ball anyway. Menzieri gave him a terrible, terrible look.
But that was a shoulder charge. It is out more. There was no attempt to make an arm tackle there, was it? Or the touch judge didn't see that one.
No, I got to agree with you, Vossi. I think we were all watching Menzieri run through and didn't even realise that above he still had the ball.
And now Mossy Masoi, Soliola onto Milford. Here he goes again. The way he changes angle, then speed, then Laffey. Good play, Samoa, and good tackle from McDonald for Papua New Guinea. They are showing some spirit in the second half, the Comals. And this game has gone up a cog, no doubt about it.
And that's a little bit of risk that you run when you're running away with the game, so to speak. You do see the space, and you do try to play to it, but then you can play off the field like you've just seen there. And great strength by Nina McDonald there.
Well, I think there's a second try in this Papua New Guinea side. You know, suddenly defending like that, good scramble. They've found a bit of space out on the left-hand side. Adrian Lamb's now in the praying position. And, you know, get it back to 28-10, and we'll go from there with a load of time to go. Over 30 minutes, in fact. Again, half gaps appearing as Eliab almost got away. Then a quick play the ball. Now they come in waves, Papua New Guinea.
Mossy, release,
And Yere will play it just short of halfway. Gets away from Masoi. Wabo sends them to the left side, but it wasn't all that aggressively run on to Jesse Joe Inende. And this Papua New Guinea side is inside the Samoan half, but they reach tackle number 4. Time for Thompson, I reckon, to put a mark on it. As left side they go. But suddenly got a little flat-footed, and Nandy, although was able to offload, good play in the end. Last tackle it is for PNG. Can't get the quick play the ball there. Wabo for Thompson. High kick. It's a crossfield. It's not such a good kick. They may still get a result out of it. Play on it is. 8 on. He's shut down 8 from the line. Change over. Roberts made the tackle.
And you do feel that the PNG have stepped up a tempo. What have they got to lose? They start chucking the ball around. They're looking like they're getting some good yardage out of their left-hand side, the Samoan right-hand defense. Just catching them and just skipping and starting to skin a few of their defenders. And that's what they're going to need to do. They're going to have to play a little ad hoc if they're going to try and catch up to this Samoan scoreline.
Robbie Hunter-Paul in commentary tonight. 33 test matches for New Zealand. It does help if you hang on to the ball too, which is what Papua New Guinea have done. And Abavu in a battle there with Leilua. He has had quite the game. And Joseph Leilua.
All the way back here. Hold it. And ball.
And now Samoa, 5 metres inside the Papua New Guinea half. Roberts dashes across field. Thompson there in defence. 5th tackle Samoa. Milford is calling for it. He's the man with it. And bombs up the side of the foot. He's put it out towards the sea, and it's been knocked back by Vito. Picked up there by Leilua. Leilua's got a kick in. Mead is across to it for Papua New Guinea. And Mead tackled on the 20. At 28-4, 28 to go.
And the game's just starting to open up a little bit. I think teams are just throwing a little bit more caution to the wind. PNG, like we said before, they've got nothing to lose, so they're going to open up their play. If they're going to get back into this World Cup full stop, they're going to need to score some points, and I think we're going to see them play a little more expensive than what we've seen. One of the good things is that they're all playing on the front foot, so they're playing a lot flatter than they were in the first half.
And Papua New Guinea with a short turnaround after this game before they take on New Zealand on Friday night in Leeds as Wabo offloaded. Oh, great hit, Costigan, beautiful. And yeah, now to Mead, keeps it going. Yere, ball has hit the deck. Oh, that was good build-up. That was good build-up. Everyone started to stand up and cheer, but they just came unstuck.
And I tell you what, Charlie Wabo's made a big difference since coming onto this field. He's jumping out of acting half. He's making defenders come to them. Now they're showing their skill and speed and pace. And Mead just gets the ball there, and the ball just goes down at the last path.
Well, it's just it's light years away from what they were doing in the first half, isn't it?
Well, they're knocking the ball on there, but they're trying something, and I think that's worth the value. They've got to turn it on. They've got to score some points, so they've got to play expensive rugby and try that. In the first half, it was just straight from hit-ups.
And here's Soliola for Samoa. Good knock tonight from the skipper. And now Roberts has put it down. Well, there you go. They're a little rattled, Samoa. And suddenly there's energy in the Papua New Guinea performance. They're running in. They want the scrum pack quickly. They reckon we get to 28-10, get to 28-18. You just never know.
I think in this opening 13 minutes, Samoa have been guilty of not setting that platform. In the opening 40 minutes, they ran hard, they ran fast, and they played on the back end of quick play the balls. This half, it seemed that they're looking to move the ball before they burn the right.
Right there. Okay.
This scrum, 40 metres away from the Samoan line, and Mead was at lock forward. Passes up for Eliab.
That's 116. Up.
His first internationals here for Papua New Guinea at the World Cup.
Wait.
Very slow to his feet. Looks like an ankle problem now. Back down goes Eliab, the centre. Ball with the try scorer, Nandier.
Mark, you got to hold, mate.
30 away, but they're down a man. Eliab's in a bit of strife here for Papua New Guinea. They're close to him as well. As it comes centre field for Chan. Can't offload in the Soliola tackle. Tackle 3 it was. Wabo. Thompson.
That's okay, shoulder.
And Thompson is tackled there by Matangi. 11 now from the line. They want it left and they want it out towards Menziere. Costigan, good, this is good, yeah, right over the top. Oh, no, it's put down. Menzi's not having a good time of it. It was there. One more pass, the winger makes a big run for the corner.
And it was on as well. Menzi just needed to pull that in, tip it on to a Babu, and it would have been try time.
And this is the injury to Israel Eliab. Ankle problem for him, and I don't know whether he's long for this match. He's limping over towards the wing position. I don't know whether they're getting a reserve ready to come on.
Let's go. So as soon as he's off, I'll start the game. Yeah, by the time you get off.
Matt Parrish has got to be a little bit nervous. I think there's been 3 or 4, 5 times in this half alone, in the opening 15 minutes of this half, where they found space down their left-hand side, down the right-hand defence for the Samoans.
And Vito has the ball, and you've got to give some notice to the work he did in at least putting the pressure on Yere that forced the error. He was confronted with a 2-on-1 there in defence. He came up with a rush play up on Menziere, and the error was forced. And here's Matangi for Samoa. Matangi runs, he runs with a lot of heart. And now there's more troubles for Papua New Guinea. Costigan may have been left behind. Certainly they were down a man for a moment. They're up on halfway, and Roberts is going to kick down for the corner. Yeah, Costigan's in a bit of strife now. That ball goes touch in goal. It'll be a 20-metre restart. They've got to try and keep it going, Papua New Guinea.
They've got not yet.
Again, no suggestion they're going to make the most amazing comeback and win the game, but they're definitely on top in this passage of play, and they have been for the last 10 minutes. Another penalty now. They've just got to convert it into points.
And that's what they want. They want to keep Samoa thinking, the game is tough here. Want to keep them on the back foot. Not the greatest kick by Ben Roberts there, because the Papua New Guinea pack got back and ready to carry the ball forward. Straight into the teeth of the Samoan pack. Not enough discipline, gave away a penalty, and now they're on the back foot again. And this is exactly what PNG wanted at this point in the game.
And from a Samoan point of view, when you look at points for and against, and that's going to decide positions in qualifications for the quarterfinals, and they had the worst for and against out of the sides in this group after the opening game against New Zealand. They don't want to leak points to Papua New Guinea in the second half, having established a 28-0 lead. Costigan's passed off the deck.
Lost.
And, well, he had called held, and now he's not going to let him go back and play it. He's going to say scrum.
He will.
Samoan feed.
Yeah, Costigan feeling a little bit uncomfortable there, because Matangi has actually gone in for the ball. Whilst he's tackling Costigan, he's got a grip of the ball, and in the process, he's actually pulled the ball clean. But there is that duty that the offensive player needs to respect the ball and control the ball himself as well. So, if anything, it was a one-on-one.
And Samoa from this scrum inside their 30. Lafai, strong centre with footwork, has passed up for Winterstein. This is a good backline, Samoans. And the fact that Junior Sau's not playing here either, they have got some ability, because they're strong runners, but footwork, fend, one-handed offloads. They're all the ingredients of a hard backline to handle. There's the ball here with Farlongo. 40 away from the Papua New Guinea line, 28-4, but they haven't scored any points second half, Samoa. Leilua runs into Menziere, got away from him. Leilua has done this all night.
That's 4. Go.
Well, he's had quite a game. They've knocked on out of dummy half. Well, they're unravelling. Listen to the crowd cheer. They're even cheering the mistakes. And poor old Michael Seo. Last week, Samoa, the Warrington Wolves fans adopted them. I was calling them the Samoan Wolves there at one stage in the second half. And tonight, they can't get a cheer. People are yelling for their errors.
Come on. Come boys, over.
They want, I think they're here for the PNG. I think they're here for the Kummels.
Lock.
They're desperate for the Kummels to get over the try line. It's their adopted city.
No, they're good fans here in the north of England. Great fans. As now Papua New Guinea in possession.
Tackle one now.
Up. Chan, but that edge they had in the play seems to have dropped off the last 5 minutes. McDonald wants a run. How big's he going to be when he stops growing? Knocked down there by Widderstein. He's got back to it. PNG have turned it over. And that was the desperation of Widderstein.
Hold. 0.
He knocked it down and then was able to win the race to it. So well deserved. And Suaso Su, centre field for Samoa.
Hold. Go.
Now Seo, Matangi, every run, like his life depends on it. And we'll get a penalty.
Just release.
Right in front of the posts.
Early one back there as well.
30 metres out. Mark Mexico as the player ping.
On the line there. Stay on the line, boys. When you're ready, 14.
And no thought of going for goal. In fact, just take the tap and run. And Farlongo is the man who takes the first one. Now up to the Kummels 20. Seo, right it goes. And a beautiful ball. Milford takes a classic tackle to stop him from Jesse Joe. It is still on for Seo. He slips a pass away. Armel was there for Samoa and goes close to getting it down. Called to play it. Flat pass on the line. They've got it down. That is a try. Samoa have tried number 6 for the night. Was it David Farlongo who got it down? Try number 6. 32-4.
I think it was Sui.
Sui was, yeah.
1-on-1. Great lead-up play by the Samoan team. And then we just got a 1-on-1 with Costigan. Sui just 1-on-1. And as he spun, he knew where the try line was. 1-on-1 with Costigan there. As he spun, he knew where the try line reached out. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it did. Well, that's a drop pie for mine, that.
That looked a little bit iffy. But Shane Hayne was on the spot. He was confident. He saw it in motion. He was confident the ball was put down.
Suaso Su in his first year of NRL. Played 17 matches for the West Tigers this year. I thought he handled himself very well against New Zealand last week. He was one of the players that got them going with just hard charges and a lot of defence he got through in that first game. In fact, I think it was 36 tackles he did against New Zealand. And rewarded with a try here. So over to Milford from close range. So all the momentum they had for the first 10, 12, 13 minutes after half-time was good. And now it's all lost. And it comes on the back of their own mistakes. So just that one period of play was good. The rest has been fairly ordinary.
There you go, just a 1-on-1 with Costigan. A little bit iffy. I think he's put the ball down on Costigan's foot. No, I'm not confident about that. I think they've got a sneaky one there. But great lead-up play. Leilua came back on the inside, hit Milford. Milford nearly scored the try themselves. One play in, driving in, and then off the back of it, 1-on-1. And Shane Hayne saw something that the rest of us didn't.
Adrian Lamb.
Okay, watch his head.
A bad night. And a real bad night. And then he has that happen to him.
Here we are, hold here. Hold. Thank you, 1.
Samoa in possession, 34-4, 18 to go in this Group B match. The group headed by New Zealand. And again, make the point, France. Hey, vive la France, into the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And it will be regardless of next Monday's result against Samoa. That'll be determined who comes second and who comes third. Hurdling run there by Milford over Soliola, then put down by Roberts. He's had a few errors in the second half, Ben Roberts.
Not the greatest of pass from Milford here. He's under pressure, kind of just spits it out.
Let's go,
And you could argue, you know, players like Milford, those that have that X factor about them, they do sometimes overplay. Probably there would have been best just to go to ground, get to play the ball, and let one of the big forwards come trundling through and then send that platform to play off it again. But those types of players do have that X factor in their game, and sometimes they have errors in their games also.
And Menziere with the ball from that scrum, 10 metres inside the Kummel's half. But the cause is now lost as we get down to the final 17 minutes of play. We didn't want it to be this way. We would have loved to have the game in the balance as Costigan passes. Tried hard, the captain, but
here we are. Holding lead with me.
with such a high handling error count, it's hard to get anything going in any sort of consistency as Thompson away to Mead. Mead is in the wrestle with 3 Samoan defenders.
Hold here, hold here.
CO there with Soliola and Roberts. Another run for Costigan, another tackle by Soliola.
All the way here to me.
So committed tonight. The big number 11, the captain for Samoa. The high kick comes from Ayer. It bounces, it's play on, but Samoa will have it.
He's held.
And Leilua
stand now, tackle one.
A bit dangerous play there by Vido. He just coming in at the ball. He didn't want to contend for it. Now, as we know about a rugby ball, it can go absolutely anywhere. Someone needs to put a name on that and get up and catch it.
Watch the ball.
In some ways, they're going through the motions there. Winterstein comes in for a run.
Out there. Go through.
Side coached by Matt Parrish.
4 straight off.
As you said, started disastrously against New Zealand. New Zealand just too good.
Yeah, I saw that.
And everything since then, or basically everything since then, good. And here you go, a penalty on tackle 5. Where is Adrian Lamb? He'll need more than a hug. He'll need a therapy session after this. Sit on the couch, Adrian. Tell me all about your problems.
Yeah,
your childhood.
I'm getting mixed up with Dion. Who's Dion? Which number's he? 6. Okay. Jason's 12. Dion 6.
Dear. Penalties on tackle 5. When you're down 34-4, you've just had a try scored. You were done.
Jason, come on.
One line.
I'd love
scratching his head.
How'd you like to be a stand-up comedian going in the box now, trying to use some of your material, trying to get a laugh out of him?
That's right.
Using all your best lines.
Jason.
It better be a good joke, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Here is the Samoan side with another chance, 20 metres out from the line. Farlongo to play it. They go short side. And Mandu Malele hasn't overplayed his hand tonight. Good game from the 5'8". There he is again. Farlongo with it. 2 centre field. The man Sue was offloaded again. Farlongo's got a step about him. He's passed 3 times. He had 3 offloads in that one move there. David Farlongo.
I think the last one was one too much.
Hold.
Oh, there we go.
Hello. Where's all this come from?
Walk away now, boys. You've got a penalty.
I don't think they're handing out birthday party invitations there. They are getting a little serious.
David Mead didn't like something there.
Penalty here, guys. Yes.
Well, you're the former player. What are they saying here, Rob?
I'll let him see that.
He's saying, what are you doing after the game tonight? And he's going, I'm just going to go back and have a shower.
Keep your head, mate.
Have a nice bath first. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Mead gets up, swinging them around and wants to get it on. Okay. So Papua New Guinea penalty and gets them back up towards halfway. Let's see if we can get some real life in the game in the last 13.5 minutes. Yere plays it on tackle 1. Robbie's man Charlie Wabo working the dummy half. He wants them all fired up. Here he goes. Wabo, Thompson inside, hard run.
3 now, up.
Just chipping away at the Samoan defence. Played there by Marabi. Thompson right. This time they go inside with Chan. Nice work from Chan. He's got away from 3. Jason Chan offload around the corner. Support play may have been tackled before he got the ball. Not the way Shane Haynes saw it. And Samoa have possession with the magic man Milford.
It's got spiders all over it. People are jumping on him. They just can't get him down.
1 now, Paul, release him.
Crowd here tonight, 6,871. Cold Monday evening. Oh, there's the worst pass of the night.
Never touched the ball. Yes, he was.
That's a stinker.
Ben, yes, he was. That was just poor pass.
Seal was not happy with himself either.
you know, in some ways, I think the Samoans wanted a bigger contest tonight too. And, you know, deep down, Matt Parrish obviously wanted to win, but I think he would have liked to see real intense, pushed a little, and prevail and win, of course. But the game's lost its way in the second half. There you go. There's the winning coach. How fun is this job?
I understand that, but
how fun is that? Huh? You may as well put, you know, 9-inch nails through your eyelids. I mean, how much fun is it?
Well, you still got jet lag.
Come on.
He's the coach of the winning side. They're winning by 30. Have a look at him.
Harrison Hansen next to him, he's happy.
Yeah, he's having a great night. All right, McDonald's got the ball for Papua New Guinea. And by the way, kids watching or listening, don't put 9-inch nails through your eyelids. That's just a turn of phrase. And Cambo's with the ball. Apparently there was some drama. I used the expression tough titties on the weekend. And now I've just mentioned it again, but I think it's a fair slogan for the Rugby League World Cup. If you come to England and you don't like the weather, tough titties. That should be on all the boards. Welcome to England. If you don't like the weather, tough titties. Here's the ball from Ayer. Out to May. Explodes. Go David May. He's got the try for PNG.
Tackle forward.
But Shane Hayne wants to check it.
Please. Possible
obstruction.
And the shoulder charge.
With 11.5.
Joey, what player shoulder charge?
Okay, just run it back there from the play the ball.
Correct.
Looking for a possible obstruction and clearing contact with the shoulder. So the contact's fine. Just run that back and have a look at the... Okay. So the point of the catch, I'm happy that's on the outside. Just run that through now there. Okay, he's in the line. He's affected the ability of number 6 to slide across. We're going to have a penalty. It'll be no try penalty. And that'll be given about 28 metres out, 10 metres in from touch.
Thank you.
Okay, going to the screen now.
Well, you heard it from video referee Ashley Klein. They're going to take the try off Papua New Guinea. Well, Sue gets a try with, they don't refer to the video referee, and it's definitely not a try, and you could put up a case that probably should be a 4-pointer. Oh no, the Rovers fans aren't happy.
The rules are you can't go through and impede the defender. It's black and white, and he did.
Hold here,
no, it's red and white here over this part of Hull.
Yeah, it's red and white.
That's one, up.
Samoa with possession 5 metres inside the PNG half. 11 minutes remain in the match. Well, he was still running in mid-air there. His legs were still moving, and yet he was about 2 metres off the ground far longer.
That's okay.
And Roberts has it out the back for Milford. Oh, look at Milford go. He makes you dizzy watching him. He's just sputtering.
Still going.
Like he's on a lazy Susan at a Chinese restaurant. Now the ball's back to Lafai. He'll come back infield for Samoa. Isn't he an entertainer? Anthony Milford. You know, you'd pay your admission just to watch him play.
Just give him the ball all night.
Well, you wouldn't be much of a game. Masoi.
That thing.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, this game, I think they're going to have to... they might have to pull out the blanket and the shotgun. It's going downhill fast right now, isn't it?
Super League is ready for this man. He's got spiders all over him. No one wants to touch him. Up and back up again. Still play on. His footwork is amazing.
Yeah, it is. He's a talent. He's a real talent. 19 years of age. He's proven himself at the top level in Australia in the NRL already. Was a big contender, and just shows you how good a season George Burgess had. For South Sydney, he got the Rookie of the Year out in the NRL ahead of Anthony Milford, who got the Player of the Year at his club side. So good was Burgess's form for South Sydney, and he's carried it on to the World Cup for England. Papua New Guinea with the ball. But a game which is beyond reach for them, sadly. 9.5 to go. Played by Mexico. And Ayer working out towards the side of Yere, but they're forced back infield. One-handed offload. Nice hands, Thompson. Beautiful play, in fact. And kept alive by Chan. Good defence there. Coming up, Winterstein. Thompson went back for it. Oh, great step. Thompson tries to skip away from Soliola. Got it away. Beautiful hands. Tully is tackled. 30 from the Samoan line. 9 to go. They're chasing a second try for the night. There must be two. Ray Thompson's out there. He's had a big part to play in the last 30 seconds. Wabo's got it. I'd like to see Charlie Wabo score. 15 metres away from the line. Mead goes back right side. There's Thompson again. Gets the kick through. Beautifully fielded, though, by Lafai for Samoa. And forward pass. And it is an error in goal and a line dropout for Samoa.
There you go, Thompson just through the middle and did a great job keeping a hold of the defender as well. And just Samoa just being pulled back for a forward pass. Thompson again, good footwork, didn't have the speed, great hands, keeping the ball alive and then trying to play off the back of it. And that's what they've needed to do all night.
Another wrap for Yasuya Soliola there. You know, his defence has been all over the field, and there was one big tackle on a broken play earlier. That time he probably had no right to chase Thompson down, did enough to knock him off his feet.
Yeah, great captain's knock from Yasuya Soliola tonight.
Mossy Masoi went looking for one of those big tackles. Again, it's been close, didn't quite get it on Marabe. And this is Tali. You talk about your determined runners. Tali's been that with most of his work for Papua New Guinea here. Wabo, and on they come. Costigan runs hard and straight. 3 metres from the line.
Stay there, stay there.
They want a second try. As Wabo sends them left side. The short ball was good. The ball has come loose, no try. And Leilua comes up with it. We're just going to take a little peek at it. More work for Ashley Klein in the video referee's box. No celebrations among the Kumul players whatsoever.
Okay. Catches it cleanly. He has the ball. He has lost possession.
In or out?
He's also short of the line, so you can take out 10 metres for a scrum. Headed feed to Samoa.
Yep.
Okay, going to the screen now.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nandier, nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. It's in another city.
Scrum, boys. No advantage.
7 to go, 34-4. And the fact that the ball was dropped short of the line, it is a scrum feed for Samoa rather than a 20-metre restart if he had have dropped it over the line.
Well, Jesse Joe Nandier has got to be a little bit upset about the opening 40 minutes of the game, because in this half, in the second half, he's caused the Samoan right-hand defence a load of trouble.
No. Let the
And there again, nearly getting over the try, and he just needed to plant that ball down. Really disappointed with himself.
False start on the scrum. And Samoa little scrum play sends them right side with Vito. Our Australian viewers through 7, mate. Exciting day for you. It is Melbourne Cup Day in Australia. So good luck to everyone who's had a flutter. I went into the local betting agency the other day and backed Mount Athos, owned by the Salford Club over here.
Marwan Kukash.
That's him, Mr. Kukash. As Anthony Milford is our man of the match, and well deserved tonight, as we have another error late in this game. I think, you know, I love the World Cup and I love the matches and the crowds and the grounds, but if the groundsman here flicked off the lights now on this one, there'd be no dramas about that, because it's just turned to dirt, this game.
I think in the past 15, 20 minutes, the second half of this game, he's just lost all that intensity, all that juice.
Well, it's a 6-4 second half. It was 28-0 at half-time. PNG had the best of the 15 minutes after half-time, then lost their way. And since then, Samoa have scored one try that wasn't. And that's all that there's been, with a few other decisions.
I guess the positive for PNG, they have looked like a more entertaining side tonight.
Well, it'd be something.
In the second half,
yeah, it would be something if they could at least come off and say we won the second half. So if they get another score, they will finish ahead of Samoa in their second half. But there's another penalty just to slow things down.
I think Samoa are going to be determined to put some points on the board. I think they all know, everyone knows, that those positions are going to be up for grab, and the most points that you can score, I think that's what that's got to be the thing that they're working towards now. And like you said, they've only scored one try in this half, and they'll be disappointed with this half thus far.
Into centre field they go. Yep, not every match can be a silk purse. Sometimes you get stuck with the sows here. 10 metres away from the line, and it's with Mossy Masoi. Mossy has a crack at them, the big fella. Can't stretch out as Mead wrapped his hands around the ball. And with Milford, Roberts kicks early in the count, hard one. Probably would have gone touch in goal, but it's still pretty good work from the big fella, McDonald, to cover it up. It looked a hard kick by Roberts, but McDonald couldn't take that chance.
That's right. It was moving at speed, and then McDonald, for a big man, 6 foot, what, 6'5", to get down like that, shows great athleticism.
To get him 6'4" in the first half. Robbie's grown a centimetre. That's he's a growing boy.
Well, you said you wondered how big he would be when he finished growing.
Well, he's over the 100-kilo mark already at 19 years of age. Short dropout, hasn't worked, and then over the sideline.
Thank you.
Was that David Farlongo who found himself almost in the corner?
Yes, sir.
The short line dropout, the low one, and Leilua. And it is, it's David Farlongo, the winger. Had to look twice. I thought, what's he doing there? And
I think once upon a time, Doofs, as they call him, as his nickname is, Doofs did play on the wing. He did play centre and back and on the wing. I could be making that up.
You've got to join on too, mate.
that's fine. Not about to blow up.
The way he was moving, though.
Oh,
there.
beautiful.
He thought he was a winger.
At 32, he's ready to make the switch out of the front row to the wing.
Hang on. We need a
So
lot.
3.5 to go now. And Cornwall's forget that 6 players are needed in the scrum. So here we go.
Okay, ball in, Tom. Out.
Can they get their second try? Can they win this second half here
Tackle one.
at Craven Park in Hull? They've got a match to prepare for on Friday. It will be Papua New Guinea against New Zealand at Headingley. And Samoa have the full week to prepare for the match down in Perpignan, a full house against France, the home of the Dragons in the Super League. So what's that, about 13,500 will be there, 13,000 to watch France and Samoa.
And tough for the PNG players. They've got a 4-day turnaround, and New Zealand last played on Friday of last week, so they've had the full 7 days to prepare for this upcoming game on Friday.
Yeah, a couple of days in Nice too, a couple of days off down in Nice. Contrast, isn't it, between how the two teams have to get ready for the third pool match, as the short kick is long, and it's going to bounce there for Roberts. Roberts on to Milford. Alarm bells are ringing. Milford's got it across field. Offloads for Soliola. Soliola with Lathai in support. But is wrapped up by McDonald. 40 metres from the line. He's one of those players, Milford. The moment the ball even gets in his vicinity, you get excited. You think something's going to happen, and more often tonight it has happened when he's got it. Now Roberts. Just over 20 away, driven back by Mr. Cambo. 25 from the line, and Milford across, dumps it off for Tafua. Tafua's offloaded, great ball that was, and Leeson Armau, and this is a beautiful play from Samoa. Armau still on his feet. He almost got the pass away. 10 metres away, 2 to go, 34-4. Roberts with it, another left foot kick. This time McDonald can't turn around and get to it. And Antonio Winterstein has done the slide to score. But Shane Hayne wants to see if he's onside. And Ashley Klein will get another part now coverage.
Check the onside offside firstly. Okay, it's onside. Just run it through now to the grounding. Just slowly. Yeah, just run it back there if you can. Okay, nice and slow, frame by frame. Slowing it down. Okay, just run that through again in normal speed and let me see how it looks. Okay, just from there, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm comfortable that's a grounding there, so we'll go to the board. It'll be a try.
Thanks, mate.
He's talked you through it, Ashley Klein and Antonio Winterstein. That will be a hat-trick for Antonio Winterstein tonight. There it is in the frame. The North Queensland Cowboys winger has 3 tries. There's no celebrations at all. Even Harrison Hanson's looking sad now. With 90 seconds to go. But a nice moment for Winterstein, a hat-trick at a World Cup.
It is. Great build-up play there by Ben Roberts as well. He recognised that they only had 3 PNG defenders, and I think that was the problem for Nene McDonald. He saw that they only had 3 defenders. He had to stay upstream, as they call it. He didn't know if he had to wedge in, and that meant that Winterstein could get in behind him and get the ball down from the kick.
And that's now 4 tries, is it not, for the Cup, because he did get the 1 try in the first match and then the 3 tonight, so tally of 4 through the first 2 games. And on this left wing, and now our man of the match, Anthony Milford, with another kick. He's really been the star of this match here tonight, the one that the fans are going to walk away saying he's quite a talent. Wouldn't mind signing him. Anthony Milford, and he's not going to kick the goal. So second half, they are up by 10 points to 4, 38-4. There's 30 seconds to go.
Great vision there. And as you can see, Nene McDonald, he just got too far upstream. Not enough time to turn around and get back in place. And Winterstein was straight on it to finish off his hat-trick for the day.
Okay, when you get there.
Well,
There yet?
is there going to be a restart at all before the full-time siren sound? In fact, Shane Haynes blown time off, so there will be time for some play. One last one, McDonald. He's heaved it out towards the sideline. It's in play, it's thrown over, and that'll do us. They've just said, put the cue on the rack. Let's go off the boozer and have a drink. So full-time here at Craven Park. It was an untidy second half. Look, we're not here to wax lyrical about the performance. You've got to call it as you see it. It wasn't a great second half at all. But Samoa have got the result they so desired and have won this match, scoring 7 tries to 1. They led 28-0 at half-time. Samoa 38, defeating Papua New Guinea 4.